G'day viewers, the end of one more week means one more edition of Totally Fucked Up Friday. Going around the world showing that it is really all totally fucked up. Hey, starting with copyright. Remember me saying with, SOPA, PIPA, ACTA, the Trans-Pacific Treaty, or shit that's just going to keep happening forever, and it's not just America, so stop pretending. Well, hey, look what's going to happen in the UK. Now, we don't know exactly what yet, but when a government minister says, we're about to introduce some stuff that's great for copyright, I think we can safely assume it's not going to be great for consumers. It's going to be the typical bullshit, extreme copyright overreach that gets pushed as an acceptable thing. And this guy has just been full of shit. The suggestion is there's going to be things about, the blocking websites, the extending what copyright holders can do. All the stuff that got SOPA and PIPA shouted down, being pushed again as a good thing, like a week later. That's how crazy this shit is. Oh yeah, this government minister has gone on to slag off Google. They're bad. They hate copyright. They're bad. And look, one thing that really blew my mind in all the statements this government minister was making, yes, you will know if you've watched me much at all, that generally I thoroughly dislike the copyright regime around the world. Hey, look, I'm a creator of original content. I would like to earn money from doing that. I'd like to earn a living from creating original content. I would not like to get ripped off. But I know none of these fucking laws are designed to help me. They're designed to expand the control of already obscenely rich corporations that produce the square root of fuck all. Now, a little side but related note. People say, is the angry thing from you real? Are you really angry? Generally speaking, no. Generally speaking, it's an act. But particularly with interacting with people on the internet, sometimes things can really set me off and make me genuinely angry. And people don't usually know what it is, but for me it's the old button pushing. Oh, you just said the exact thing. And this will be the thing that will flip me between ignoring a stupid comment, giving a reasonable reply, giving a really vicious reply, blocking, delete. See, push my button. And one thing this government minister said that really, really pushed my button. He's talking about how great they are for protecting copyright. Why, we just recently extended the European copyright length from 50 years to 70 years. And that's just great for the creators of music and other recorded material, that there's now a 70-year copyright. Fuck off! How the fuck does that help someone creating music? 70 years, they'll be fucking dead! Who the fuck sits down and goes, look, I'm going to write a song, I'm going to record an album, I'm going to make a movie, but not if it's still not making money for someone in 70 years. Who the fuck thinks like that? Nobody does. That has nothing to do with creativity. That is a fucking lie. All that's doing is letting greedy fucking companies screw more money out of people. And it's not even the company that released it. As we go, oh no, the record company, they deserve it. After 70 years, it's not even the original fucking record company. The rights have been sold on fuck knows how many times to fuck knows how many greedy pricks. And it's got nothing to do with creativity. And that argument is so totally fucked up. Hey, and speaking of totally fucked up, the US Republican presidential nomination circus sideshow got new live this week when Rick Santorum won 3 of these fucking borderline meaningless contests. But it's all still alive. So two groups of people are really happy about that. One is anyone who's anti-Republican, because that means more of them tearing each other apart. And 2 is anyone who just likes political drama, because if this shit goes on, they will get to their big finale, their big convention, without a clear winner, and they'll still be tearing each other apart. Now, I'm just so saving up for what will be the most totally fucked up part of this campaign. It's like a race to Crazy Town, to the lower ghetto slum sewers of Crazy Town, which of these fucking idiots can say the worst, most insane thing to alienate the biggest group of people? So far, my money's on Rick Santorum with his little line about rape babies are God's gift and you should be really happy if you get pregnant from being raped. You are so fucking lucky your God is a fucking fiction, because the shit you say, Santorum, you would be in hell forever. So it's really fucking lucky for you that all that shit you say is just fairy tales for people who are scared of the fucking dark. But speaking of being scared, US presidential nominations, something that's happened a few times is our candidates have been glitter bombed. This is a technique favoured by our advocates for gay rights, for throwing glitter at anti-gay speakers, like, haha, I'm making you gay with glitter. You know, it's a joke. It's like cream pies. It's a bit less aggressive than a cream pie in the face. But count your lucky days of getting away with that. A university student from Colorado was arrested this week for doing it to Mitt Romney, and he's facing charges. If he's convicted, there's up to 6 months in jail for throwing a handful of glitter, because that shit is dangerous. And I'm going to round off this week with a headline from Germany that goes straight into the TFU Hall of Fame. Namely, bestiality brothels prompt a call for animal sex ban. Well, the layers of totally fucked up in this are pretty amazing. It quotes a government official from the Hessian state who wants animal sex to be explicitly illegal, because apparently it isn't. When the law was changed sometime in the 60s, it was not explicitly said you can't fuck animals. That's illegal. Now, what people normally get charged with animal sex offences are cruelty to animals. But the prosecutors now think they have to prove some really extreme injury to an animal or it's not worth proceeding. And this minister actually claims that the animal sex is getting so widespread in Germany, there are actually bestiality brothels. I say pics or it didn't happen, not pics of the people fucking animals. I don't want to see that. There are maybe lots of weird tastes in my life that I'm not telling you about, but I feel comfortable in saying animal sex doesn't actually do it for me. So what I want is a pic of a brothel, if it exists. For what would you call brothel? I know in, where is it? In Arizona, outside of Las Vegas, they have a brothel called the Chicken Farm. You can call that an Old McDonald's farm. I don't know. And what would the logo be? Would you have a mascot for an animal brothel? Wow, no, this is doing my head in. And also, I even call bullshit on it being difficult to prosecute someone for animal sex, to not get a conviction. I think it would be really fucking easy to get the perpetrators to plead guilty, because their alternative is to go to court and be on public record proudly proclaiming how they were fucking animals and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. It was consensual. She wanted it. Germany, if that is a true story, if that is really happening, that goes beyond my normal boundaries.